Right everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, me and my mate Adam, if you can see him, we're going to be heading once again onto the Yorkshire Moors, up to Skelton Tower. We've just been walking for a good 10 minutes now from the car park, just having a natter, and it's about an hour's walk over to Skelton Tower, just across the top. It's a nice flat walk. Hopefully we know where we're going. No one's brought a map, but we've had a rough look on Google Maps, and I think it's an easy place to get to. It's a very popular spot with wild campers. So on a day like today, there might be someone there, but if there is, it's no chill. I don't blame them, to be honest. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've enjoyed the previous two videos. First one obviously being at the Wainstones in the snow. That's where I first met Adam. Really good camp, really good start to 2025. And then my second video, which from comments on my past video, people didn't have a clue what I was on about with my gear. So hopefully that gear breakdown helps everyone understand what gear I'm using and how I cope with winter conditions. Mind you, I'll be using all this all year round. So yeah, like I say, it's about an hour to get there, so just marching on. Right, we're about halfway in. I says I'd meet you at camp, but I'd want you to see these views. Just made our way up onto the bank, and now we're just about to make our way down, and then just across over there, around there somewhere, it'll be our home for the night. Right, we're here. Finally. It's been an absolutely lovely walk. Just bumped into some sheep who might join us tonight, hopefully not. And I hope they don't wake us up in the morning, but I'll just turn you around. Here we are. There it is. Just down there's the railway line, which I've been told a steam train comes through, so that'd be really cool if that comes. Just to see that. We've got a couple of hikers down there, probably the landowners really, of the house, making their way back home. But yeah, spin you around. There's the view. Right, I'll take you through. Here we are. Let's take the glasses off now. Here we are, Skelton Tower. Just took my backpack off and I feel light as a feather. But yeah, nice little setup. Sun's going to set in about an hour, I reckon. So got plenty of time to set up the tents. Turn you around there. Look at that. It's going to be a class sunset. So yeah, I reckon pitch the tent, test it out. The wind's not too bad, so I think we'll be alright tonight. Then have a bit of a natter. Get some food on, got some super noodles. Didn't bring any tea, didn't bring any hot chocolate, but I'm not really bothered. I've had two this morning anyway, so I should be all good. Got me water, which is alright. And I'll see you in a bit. Right, we've been having a look around and we've come to the conclusion that it's a bit bobbly around here. Not really flat areas. I mean, there's some right there, which is sound, so we're giving the tower some space. But we know it's a popular spot and people have been here before. I mean, we've got some runners here now. Got them on camera. But yeah, the ground's just a bit too bobbly. It's not really the flattest, so it might be an uncomfortable sleep here. So, like I say, there's some flat spots that we've spotted there, just a couple of metres away from the tower, and that should be fine. And the winds seem to drop off now, so it's not like we're going to get battered by the wind like yesterday, Storm Erwin, which is good. I mean, it would have been a good test for my tent, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have a peaceful night's sleep tonight. And the sky's meant to be really, really clear tonight, so fingers crossed there's no light pollution and we get some really, really good views. Right, we're all set up. There she is. Let's give you a look at her. There it is, the Van Gogh Nexus UL2. Got the guy lines out just in case it gets a bit nippy. But yeah, staying solid as a rock. The wind's picked up a little bit. There's the sunset over there. It's absolutely glorious. There's Adam with his tent. He's brought his drone actually, so hopefully he gets a few cool shots with the sunset later on. And hopefully we're looking for the steam train that might come through. So yeah, there's the setup for tonight. It's getting cold now, like the wind's picked up. So it's time to get my down jacket on, get warmed up, have some food, have some water, and just set ourselves up for the night. Get the sleeping pad up, get the sleeping bag out, and have a really good night. I hope them sheep stop barn. I really do. I want me sleep tonight. Right, got my puffer on, nice and toasty. Sun's just setting over the hill, so I'll set up a time lapse for yous, just to watch it go down. Colours are starting to come in all around now, so it's a beautiful night. I don't think it's meant to be nice in the morning, but this sunset's making up for it. So yeah, I'll turn you around just in the meantime. There it is going over the hill. You can probably still hear the wind, but the tent's doing the job. Just staying there like a limpet. Looks like Adam's just about to set the drone up now because he wants to take a shot of the sunset as well. Right, hello. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got one on the go now. Got my phone outside, checking out the Milky Way. Got a time lapse on for that. Me and Adam have just been chatting there, just stargazing. It's been absolutely excellent. Considering that when we go to the Wainstones, that we've got light pollution from Middlesbrough. So even though it's pretty good, and you can see a couple of stars, like you've seen on me channel and on my Instagram, this is way beyond that. It's so clear, so clear. We've seen Mars, which is bright red in the sky. We've seen Saturn and Venus close together. We've seen Jupiter and not Mercury. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but we've seen 5 planets being so bright. And all the stars are out, really clear. I think Adam's going to take some photos with his camera, get some really clear shots. Hopefully the time lapse that I've got on now comes back clear as well, and I'll shot that on the video as well for you, just to see how clear it was tonight. So I'm absolutely chuffed. I think I knew coming into it though that the light pollution was going to be way less than last time. It's something that I was really looking forward to. Temperature's dropping as well. The tent's starting to frost up on the outside. Getting really cold, got all my down gear on. Realised that I'd forgot me extra pair of socks which is a nightmare, so I've got my hiking socks on now, would you believe? So they're not too cold, but with my down booties on, they're warmer than what they could have been. Warmer than what they could have been. So hopefully I don't go to bed with cold feet tonight. Speaking of the cold, I have invested in a new sleeping pad. And I know that my last video was a gear breakdown, but I go by the same pad, which is the Repeat SL. But the one that I had on the gear review was the long and narrow version. And I really don't know how I put up with it, to be honest with you. It was super warm and super comfy, but my shoulders were just popping over the sides. So I had to sleep on my side, which was a bit of a nightmare. Even though I am a side sleeper in general, it was just an inconvenience because when I'm rolling over in my bed, sometimes I'll lay on my back, but my shoulders and my arms were getting cold, so I've invested in the wider version. So hopefully I get a better night's sleep tonight. I should just quit while I'm ahead, shouldn't I? All the gear. You finish the sentence. So I'll probably just leave it in the video, but as you can tell, I'm not a happy bunny. Just knocked. Well, I didn't even do anything. I don't know what the hell that was, but it must have been the bubbling of the water. That's just knocked it over. Just full litre of water just in my tent. So Adam came to the rescue. I had a microfiber towel. And we've mopped it up now. And here he is with the lighter. Drenched. I tell you what though, comes in handy, this microfiber towel. Just soaked the full thing up and just rinsed it out. Still rinsing some out now, to be honest. But yeah, my tent's pretty much dry inside. The pad's soaked. What can you do? And like an idiot in the panic that I was in, someone's gone over my bag, and then I decided to put my bag on my sleeping bag, which has gone over the foot box. But hopefully, because Big Agnes have put this Hydrotech down in the sleeping bag, which is meant to be water repellent, so hopefully the down keeps working while it's a little bit wet. My full right arm is soaked, so I'm warm-ish on my right arm. I should be fine, man. It had to happen to someone, didn't it? But Adams came with this bad boy. Look at that. Bloody hell. It's like a taser. Right. Get my gear back in. Take two. Bloody hell. It's frozen. Right, I'll see you when I've made the noodles. Welcome back again. Oh, so everything's cleaned up now. Boiled some more water, which is good. Didn't drop it. That's the main thing. And I got myself some hot food. Brilliant. Just thingy that in. Nice one. My feet are getting cold now actually because I've been out my sleeping bag. I should really get back inside, but I should go outside and warm up first and then go in my sleeping bag, because otherwise if you're going into your sleeping bag cold, it's just going to keep you cold. It's not going to warm you up. That's not how a sleeping bag works. So I'll dig into this, have myself a flap check, go outside, check the stars, because we reckon we can see the Milky Way because it's that clear outside, which is awesome. Adam's going to take some more photos on his camera, just because obviously light has dropped pretty heavily now. It'll just be completely dark outside. I wonder what time it is actually. It is, bloody hell, it's 7:45 and I haven't even had my tea yet. Well, I suppose that travesty of a mistake has killed some of the night off, but it hasn't spoiled it, which is good. If it had gone all over my sleeping bag, I think I'd be walking back to the car, to be honest with you. But yeah, thank God that didn't happen. Well, I think I'm ready for bed.
What an absolute nightmare that was. Again, part 2. Wouldn't have thought I'd made another bloody mistake after losing my mic the first week, but I only go and spill a litre of water over myself, don't I? Well, it's happened, hasn't it? So, here's what it is. Nice and toasty now, got changed into my sleeping stuff. Hot water in the sleeping bags made the sleeping bag warm, which is nice. Doesn't seem that the water over my sleeping bag at the bottom has done anything, fingers crossed. The wind started to pick up a little bit, but it shouldn't be a bother. The microfiber towel's on the hanger now, hopefully drying. Got stuff on charge. And I should really be getting to bed, so I'll switch this off, have a quick read, get my head down, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock now, my alarm's just gone off. I think Adam might still be asleep, or he might have woke up, I'm not too sure, but yeah, had a good night's sleep, which is good. Had about 8 hours sleep, which is really good. I woke up a couple of times, just the usual, just to go up the tiles, but there was a lot of condensation in my tent last night. And wait till I show you this. That's snow. So Adam told me around, maybe 9 o'clock last night that there was a 50% chance of snow. And it came, wasn't it? So I didn't really prepare for snow. So we're going to have to deal with it and crack on. I honestly can't believe it was snow today. it's getting down. Me and Adam just woke up, started chatting there. We thought that the noise we could hear last night was just like sleet or rain. No, it's turned out to be a winter wonderland. But yeah, it's lovely. I mean, we haven't got a sunrise, but the snow's made up for it. It's lovely scenery with the snow. We were just thinking we hope we can get back to the car, which we think we can because the snow is only powdery. It's not really thick. There's the tent. Loads of snow on it about 4 o'clock in the morning. I knocked some off because it was dripping through into the tent, which wasn't a good sign, but we dealt with it. Still had a good sleep. Didn't bother me at all. It's 10 years round. So yeah, I think Adam's going to get a brew on. I'm packed pretty much. And then I think once Adam's packed, we'll drop the tent, get rid of all the snow, and then we'll head back to the car park. So overall, it's been a pretty successful trip. And I'd love to come here again because it was a really good spot. I'm surprised there wasn't that many people here yesterday actually because of the weather, but they must have known that this was coming. Obviously we didn't. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Right, we're ready to go. All done. Adam's just packed his tent away there. That's where I was. That's where he was. Leave no trace, as always. Adam's just going to get his backpack on and we're about to set off back to the car park.
I'll be running today most likely.
No, definitely not. Then pick this up. Right, we've just made it at the top. It's just a slow and steady walk back to the car park. It's been one hell of a trip. Really enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Adios.